How's it gaming, guys? I'm PhilInTheBlanks and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We are back with Gumshoe. He seems hungry. Detective Gumshoe.
Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a little steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
Aw, poor Gumshoe. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence.
The criminal? You mean...
You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal?
Yes, obviously. Stop flashbacking. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department?
And the perpetrator. Do you have a suspect? Well, there is a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy.
But Detective Gumshoe, who was it?
Listen, pal. All I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly.
I almost gave him a southern accent by mistake. Jeez, I've just been doing it too much. Wait, don't leave.
If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later.
Having a good cry? He ran off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Back in the... Should I go to the underground detective... Or the... Okay. I hate when they do this, where it's like, I'm trying to get to the criminal... The detention center, but I can't go straight there. Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. Ugh, it makes my head hurt. Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene. Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. I guess there's the friggin' Blue Badger. So this is the police mascot, is it? The Blue Badger, the future star of the police force. The design's a little changed from the one outside.
Ah, well, the dancing Blue Badger, TM, is still under development, you see.
You have it trademarked?
Absolutely. It's cutting-edge stuff. Very now. I showed this doll here to my daughter, and she burst into tears.
Don't show her the moving mock-up outside, then. You'll give her nightmares. Well, that's enough of that. Can I go to the there we go, detention center. Let's see who was arrested for the murder of alternate Bruce Goodman. Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. Ween! What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying! Me? A perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Oh, Meekins. Hi! Greetings, sir! Wait, I know who you are. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir. You guys are gonna get so annoyed with my voices by the end of this. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report? No, sir. How should I say this? Wait, he isn't... Is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't... Did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir! What? What? Now this is an unexpected turn of events. So yeah, Meekins, cold-blooded killer. Holy shit. The day of the crime. Sir! I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir! Sir! Ow, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room? That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir.
A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Ow! What the heck is this guy doing?
So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red, I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here, in the detention center.
How long were you out? Days? Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir.
The bandage on his hand. Just like Ms. Sky. Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first. Tell us how you hurt your hand. No, first we're gonna talk about the victim, actually. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir! If you have to label me as a perpetrator or a victim, sir, then label me victim!
I would, but you happen to be in detention, and alive and well at that.
Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that.
Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman?
Detective Goodman? Sorry. I made it sound like I was calling him Detective Goodman. Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger, or a total stranger, I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side.
So, you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department, devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives.
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None! Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir.
At least someone around here is more confused than I am.
Alright, so the bandaged hand.
About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime?
Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
But but there was nothing I could do.
Nothing you could do?
Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious.
The next thing you knew, you were... Huh?
Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
Then when I looked out, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt?
The victim's blood disappeared? That's some story.
Jeez, yeah, it actually really is. So is there anything I can show him, or?
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hey! That's it, sir! That's it!
That's what?
My head was a blank until this very moment. But, sir, now I remember. I remember, sir.
You mean you remember what happened?
Correct! That card was the cause of it all.
This ID card?
Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing.
I'd better pry this one a little deeper.
Wow, okay, well, chose the right thing. Whoops, no, don't move. Crime details.
Can you tell me what it is you do remember?
Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will.
Jeez, I love... His design is also great. The design for all the characters here are just super good.
I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room.
And that's why you thought he looked suspicious.
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
What?
Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him.
Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him?
Do unto others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir.
What happened then?
Well, my eyes, sir, everything went white. When I awoke, I was here.
Right. Reason for arrest. So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. She's gonna take a drink. Ugh, all these voices are gonna get to me, to my throat. That's why I only do one of these every little while. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim, whom he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir! That's what I wanted to say! That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here? They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, on that time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly. No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? From the security camera. The crime! My crime! The crime I swore to stamp out! It's there! It's me! It's on tape! And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry! Really sorry, sir! I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it! No, thanks. I have my own. Well, guess we better go check out the crime scene. Goodbye, Meekins, you poor unfortunate soul. Criminal Affairs Department? Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives desk. It's Police Chief Gant. Gant. I love his suit. It looks great. And you're sure and you're sure this is all, hmm? You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. The Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered. Aha, righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much? I love he's always asking people if they swim. Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? I love he gets his own theme song and everything. Love it. Edgeworth. Is Edgeworth gonna be okay? Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him now. Or inquiry, I never know how to pronounce that. Sounds like an inquisition. Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Yep, Von Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they'd do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? Evidence room incident. It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I assume? Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets, can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the Chief of Detectives' trap shut. He was the one you were picking on earlier? Huh? You saw that? Whoops. I wonder what it was that he wanted the Chief of Detectives to do. Let's see if we can find a kind of discreetly ask him. Yeah, discreetly ask him while the friggin' Chief Prosecutor is standing right there. Oops, no. What do I want to present? I guess the ID card, maybe? I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there. The busy one. The guy who can't sit still? Does he mean Detective Gumshoe? Either him or the dancing blue badger. Oh, okay, so I guess we'll just leave and we'll talk to Gumshoe. Or maybe not?
I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to here. Well, it seems I could just examine him, because, I mean, he's not like a character. Yeah, that's stupid. Ooh, sorry you had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? I mean, I get that the game was like, go ask him, but it's like, I'm not used to the idea of a character being something you have to examine in the background, so. Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it's February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case. A half-written document dated February 21st can only be submitted to the chief of police. You should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Oh, okay, I guess we're done with that. So it turns out actually Gant has a new thing to say, and I didn't even notice that. I had to look it up because I was like lost. I was like, what am I supposed to do here? Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Ooh, he's got the stare again. Perfect for a drink, though. Now, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. Ooh, okay, can I borrow $50, Gant? So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. It just goes to show you never know until you ask. And for you, here, you can borrow this. Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir, it's an honor. Oh, well, that's great. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. There he goes. It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we got to go to the evidence room now, sir. I think this place was a bad influence on the girl. All right, now we can go and check that out. Jeez. And whoops, no. Blah, 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 blah. What am I doing? Go to the guard station. Examine this time. And examine the door. The evidence room is beyond that door. And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha, the card reader's turned off, see? What is that security guard thinking? Howdy, partner. Well, what's made my Bambina's sky so gray? Officer Marshall. Why does it have to be him? What's that why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeah, that card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw? Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting. Wow, he's very agreeable right now. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy then. Did I say that? I only said that I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. Well, I can still technically talk to him. He probably won't answer anything, though. Oh, I gotta give him the steak lunch. Yes, I totally forgot about that. I was wondering if we could talk to you. Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wild prairie. Like a gunslinger loading a 6-shooter, I say a little prayer. Grork? What was that all about, Mr. Wright? I think he was just too hungry to talk. You're just saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about either. Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation pronto. Yeah, let's give him the lunch, which I can't imagine is still really hot and tasty right now. That smell. Reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. I love that admission right there. Is this from my baby?
Yeah, Miss Star.
What's this?
What's wrong?
A filet steak lunch. I see. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means. Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall.
All right, Bambina. You win. Ask anything.
Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk. Alright, so it looks like good old-fashioned bribery was the answer. I'm PhilInTheBlanks. I'll see you guys next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.